Hey guys, Mika here, and I'm bringing you a very special 100th edition instrument here. This is a tenor size custom bow Hannam ukulele, and this ukulele is so special because this ukulele is a celebration of building and creating his 100th instrument as a ukulele and a guitar luthier. So this is his special big milestone 100, and he wanted to go ahead and commemorate this special occasion by making literally a gold themed ukulele. So as you can see from the top, back, and sides, it's gold all over. So this is a winner. This is a number one ukulele. I would definitely recommend if you want something that's just like, damn, that's like, what is that? Is that an ukulele? Is that gold? I mean, this is super awesome. So pretty much everything on here is kind of has like that yellow gold kind of color theme and color scheme to really just accentuate this. Like this is the 100th instrument that that Bo has built. So getting into it, on the front, we have a Sitka spruce. I know you can't tell with the gold, but underneath it we have the Sitka spruce top, and then on the sides, more gold. We have a maple sides and back. If I were to take an educated guess, I probably wouldn't have guessed there's maple under here. But yeah, so we have maple sides and back. Really nice. You know what better color to go with gold to highlight the aesthetics? Well, you got really nice black ebony, jet black ebony here on the sides or the back and the top binding. We also have a gold mother of pearl rosette here, and then we have a Macassar ebony bridge, fretboard, headstock, and then even the Hannam, the small lowercase h for the Hannam headstock logo, that is also in gold mother of pearl. The fretboard itself, it has gold frets, which is really, really classy. Not too many ukuleles have rocked gold frets, so staying in line with the theme of this instrument. And then more gold is the color of the tuners. And we have the black and gold Waverly tuners. Waverly tuners are probably one of the best tuners that you can put on the ukulele. It's so good, in fact, that it inspired or it convinced me to put them on my own custom instrument. So Waverlys are one of the top tuners you can have. Super accurate, super easy to use, very, very beautiful here on the back and classy. And then here on the front. We have also the gold neck, yeah, and it's a gloss finish. And then even like this kind of back headstock, we have more of that gold here. So yeah, all together, just gold everywhere. And then we have also the side port right here, so you can have a good, accurate representation of the sound that's in front of the instrument. You can go ahead and have that right here towards your face when you're playing. But not only is this instrument like it looks like gold, the sound is gold too. It's really, really amazing. I've had the privilege and the opportunity to play a few of Bow's instruments, and they've been fantastic all around. It's always a treat to be able to play them, and it's also pretty rare for them to show up in the ukulele market. He's been building instruments for a long time, but yet this is only the 100th instrument. It's not the 100th ukulele, but just only 100 of his instruments exists. So it's not really common that you have a Bow custom instrument pop up in the market. But when I get to play them, it's just really, really special. I mean, let's just play the C chord. So warm, nice big full sounds, fills up the room. Oh my gosh. And not only is it a big sound, the quality of the sound is just so good. There's so much warmth, there's so much projection, there's so much resonance, there's just so much, it just fills the room. There's so much of that quality. Wow. Even when I'm playing all the way up here. So clean. Oh my gosh. Complete like that love, that ping, that clarity you get on the 15th fret, the clarity you get on every single string. Just so nice, a nice amount of warmth, beautiful amount of warmth. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's hard not to love the sound of this instrument. It's just phenomenal. Wow. And it's so well balanced too. There's a lot of punchiness in the sound, but it's almost kind of hard to tell because there's so much warmth and there's a lot of that lower end response from the top two strings. Right, and then you couple that So nice. Oh, so clean. Another thing that I want to point out is the note clarity, or the note separation. So when I play a note on each string and I'm holding a chord, how cleanly does the note kind of transition into the next note? So if I go, you can hear every single note clearly. Nothing gets muddied out. Nothing gets kind of, no string or no note is overpowering one. Everything is just so pristine, so clean. Even when I'm playing all the way up here. So clean. Oh my gosh. And then of course the sustain itself. When I just play it, let's say I play just so much, with the sustain, I got to mention too, like the natural decay of this instrument. Not only does it take a long time for it to naturally, like, for the sound to die out, it also has to be said too that when a sound sustains, is how, like, if you play a chord like a D7 chord, you're gonna have this initial volume, but sometimes, depending on the ukulele, it might just kind of have a sharp decline, because like it might hold the sound, but then it kind of quickly dies off. Versus this, like, I'll hold a D7 chord, but it's slowly. It just keeps going. Yeah, it's not like it's just a sharp drop off. It like has that really like minor kind of slope decrease like that. So it's just when I'm holding a chord up here, just the sound quality just rings. And then when I vibrato, let's say a chord, you can actually really prominently hear that sound wave. Or if I'm just vibratoing a note, E string, C string. It's just so clean. Such a fantastic instrument. This is a real winner of an instrument. All right, so let me go ahead and play you guys something on this instrument, and man, so much good things. Wow, it's extremely balanced. I gotta say that too, like, because for me personally as a player, I like to look for a lot of articulation, a lot of clarity. I need certain things out of instruments for me personally, and that just it immediately sells it. Yeah, absolutely, it's all there, but it has so much more low end response. It's not boomy. It's not overpowering the highs. Everything just sits very well with each other. It's just a really well balanced instrument. So anyway, here is a sound sample with this instrument. Let's see where this instrument takes me. when you play a really high end instrument in terms of with the sound, and I've said this before in the past too, is that when you play an instrument that gives you this kind of sound, like let's say I'm holding a chord like, because it pings so beautifully and there's such a nice tone and quality about that. It's almost like I think of it as like when someone's talking and they have something good to say, you don't want to like talk over them, or you don't want to interrupt them. I almost think like when you hit a really good beautiful chord, it's almost like it's speaking to me, and if I were to cut it off by quickly changing to the next chord, it's almost like I'm doing the sound a disservice. So if you guys notice, if you rewind, there's just notes that like it just spoke to me, and I let it sing and I let it finish what it had to say before I moved on to the next chord. And when you have an ukulele that allows you to do that, it completely just changes the way you play an instrument. When an instrument is able to give you that kind of quality, you almost want to play around it in a good way, in terms of like, man, sometimes I just want to really milk these notes because it sounds so good, right? Versus maybe if you play an ukulele and the notes don't sing that well, maybe you kind of want to rush to get to the next chord. But when you have something that just spits out something so much quality, you end up holding your notes just slightly longer, and it changes the style of your playing to where it's just like, wow. It just and that's what this ukulele does. So I just wanted to kind of point that out. It's really amazing. So here's what this instrument will sound like with a little bit of strumming.